Everybody better for the Better podcast, and we've got some very cool Mantic Games news for you today. New Miniature Monday. It makes a lot of sense. Now, this weekend, they hosted their Mantic Open Day. I wasn't able to attend because of being a parent sometimes, but it looks like some cool stuff got shown off. So let's jump in. Okay, so over on the Mantic community, new minis revealed at Open Day 2025. So remember, Mantic have already shown off a whole army, the Zerkali Empire, which is very cool. Now, in this book that is coming out, the fourth edition is dropping, and with it comes the first expansion book of the series. And in that expansion book of the series, there are 4 new army lists. I sound like the skeleton intro for Funny Bones. And you've got the Zerkali. You've got the Salamanders, who are going to get a jolly good STLing. You've got the Trident Realms, who are out now, and we've got a little bit of juice for them as well. But also the Halflings, because basically the Zerkali invasion is going and attacking different points of Panathor, and those are the first victims, basically, of the Dog Knoll dudes. So, as tradition, we always show a few new things at the Mantic Open Day, and of course, this year is no exception. Not only is the launch of 4th edition seeing the whole new Zerkali Empire faction and brand new hard plastic kits for the Trident Realm. Oh yes, they got the new trolls, haven't they? I do like those trolls. There's also much more to come in their wake. Let's have some sneak peeks of some brand new resin kits landing in early 2026. Okay, so first picture is up. We see, is this my only browser? It is. Whoa! Yeah, that's really annoying. Let's go new image in here, and you can see some of the stuff in action. Got to give it to Mantic. They've been doing a really good job with like all the pictures and all the art and the release that they've done with the Zerkali. It's been fantastic. All of the 4th edition sort of tease has just been really, really, really great. So in this picture, you can see the Halflings, you can see their cool little balloon lads, and of course you can see all the Zerkali Empire doing their thing. But down here, you got a little new model. And down here, you've got a little new model. So as we go back through the article, let's trigger that out a bit. Halflings, an Ej Dragon Rider. The signature forces of the Ej Halflings are their Aeronauts and the Ej Grenadiers. Neither the flying wings nor the airships were originally intended to be war machines, but after being hastily and effectively put into service with the war with Rordia, they became a key component of the Ej Halflings' new army. And these are not the only Halfling air assets to take to the sky. We have got a Dragon Rider. A Drakon Rider. And it's got a little mechanical wing, and it's being ridden by a bearded halfling with flying goggles. I am loving the Mantic direction here. Along with the flying machines the Ej have built, there are also the injured Drakons that they've nursed back to help or repaired with mechanical wings. There are only a handful of them, but they're able to assist the airships in both scouting and patrolling. So, for the new edition, obviously, we're going to pick up the starter set, which boosts the Trident Realms and has a starter force for the Zerkali. I've got a Trident Realms Mega Army that I've started to build up, and we're 3D printing a Salamander's army. I thought to myself, that'll be fine. Like, we don't need a whole Halfling army as well. Oh, but now I know that they're like tinkerers with an air troop. It's really tempting. I've got to give it to Mantic. Okay, but there's more, which is very cool. So, Halfling's Swamp Belcher. Oh, it's a dragon in a wheelchair. Why? Oh, wow. All right, another set of useful creatures are the Swamp Belchers. If a hungry Drakon, that's fine. If a hungry Drakon should consume too much of a particular swamp fungus from the marshes, their bodies undergo a strange metamorphosis. They can no longer fly, and their body chemistry changes such that a fire permanently smoulders in their bellies. Importantly, they become capable of volatile flame projection, something a normal Drakon cannot do. At first, they were just more Drakons to be cared for, although far more dangerous and alarming. After a time, the Halflings started using them in their gator hunts against the nasty predators of the swamp. During these hunts, large sections of marsh grass have gone up in flames, causing the Halflings to rename the area the Fire Marsh. All right, love that. I do enjoy the narrative. I do enjoy the way they're adding these areas in. I think that's really, really, really cool. Okay, with practice, the Halflings developed the techniques to get their Belchers to shoot the flames where and when they wanted. With the mobilization of Ej to prepare for war, it did not take long to realize the military potential for these amazing creatures. So you've got a bionic dragon being ridden by a halfling, and you've got a fat dragon in a wheelchair who is now probably short-range artillery. Oh, I love the theme. But we've got other stuff as well. So Trident Realms, that we are working on. And finally, not 100% a new reveal, as many of you may have spotted a fearsome looking figure opposing the Zarkali at the end of the launch trailer. However, the Trident King was finally out on full display at the open day for the first time. As if the new hard plastic placoderms and depth horrors, open a new tab, I'll have a look at those in a second because I do like them, weren't already enough. Good news for Trident Realm fans. So, unbeknownst to most of the surface world, there is another type of Neritican, though it is unknown if they are another species or something else that has been warped by magics and the meddling of a careless deity. These are the Trident Kings, huge towering creatures that sit upon a throne in judgment of those under their domain. When one of these creatures rouses itself to battle, the very seas roll with unforeseen tides and storms whip themselves into a frenzy at the suggestion of their passing. So that looks like a chunky boy. You've got two of the worms. So that's a full-on chariot base there. That's what, 50 by 100, maybe even bigger. That would be wicked. To see the actual one of the actual 3 Trident Kings would be really cool. And I think that's going to have to join our force. There are only 3 of these mighty creatures that are known to exist at this time, one for each of the great kingdoms. Each wears one of the fabled masks of Medusa, a relic that any treasure hunter would kill to obtain, and many have tried but none have succeeded. Each of these masks gives its wearer incredible powers, both physical and magical, and it's unknown if the Trident Kings are the same creatures that have existed since the beginning of the Trident Realm, or if the masks have been passed from successor to this day. We hope you enjoyed the sneak peek of what's coming for the start of 2026. Make sure you follow the Kings of War 4th edition launch hub. Let's face it, we are. Okay, so basically, we'll have a look at the placoderms in a second because I really do like them. But there is a new character coming for Trident Realms, which is wicked. And Halflings have got a dragon artillery and a what looks like a hero potentially riding around. That's a good one, actually. Is that going to be a hero? I would assume that's a hero flying around on it. Or is it just a unit? Doesn't really say Drakon Rider. Interesting. I don't know if that's going to be a character or a hero, a champion, as they're called in Mantic World, or whether it's going to be something else. But, I mean, look at that. This is wicked. I am trying my hardest not to get sucked into another army because this is going to launch in December. And then 6 months later, they're going to do another book with another 4 factions. And yeah, I'm trying to focus on getting some armies, getting some 1,000-point armies ready to play in December so that we can actually show off the game on the channel, because I think that would be really good fun. We do have another game that's going to be played on the channel before then, but it is significantly smaller in scope than a whole army game like this. Right, this, however, these 2 new units... Oh, I love this. I absolutely love this. So these are the placoderms, which are, for all intents and purposes, sea lizardmen, I think is probably the best way to put it. Sea lizardmen. So this box has got two troops of these guys, and you've got 2 lots of the depth horrors. And I love these guys. My mega battle, super mega extra fries battle box came with the hero, the depth horror hero. That is just absolutely wicked. Right, that is everything that we have got for today, but I am very excited to show off and talk about brand new models on the channel, because more models are more better. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up. Let me know what you think in the comments, and we'll be back soon with more Wargaming content. Happy gaming.